We are going into game number 1 here of the first semi-final match between eOnzErG and Eriador. It appears that the first map is going to be Blue Storm. So at the bottom left, as the Blue Zerg, we have IFU's eOnzErG, and at the top right is the Orange Protoss. We have TOT Eriador. It's like we're going with the good old high latency. And did I get this right? I think I did. Alright, good. More PvZ action. I like it. Now this is probably going to be a much closer match than the last couple that we saw. eOnzErG, a very, very strong opponent. I think has he won all of the ESL weeklies or something? Or almost all of them? He's won a lot of tournaments in the past month or so. So I mean, I think he's probably favored. I would favor eOnzErG in this match, even though I think it's very, very close. I mean, I think eOnzErG might also be streaming this, by the way, if you guys want to check out the first-person view. He does usually stream these things. I think I saw him online. All right, cool. Wait, did I spell something wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, I don't know what Lucky was talking about. Okay, now one issue on this map is Forge fast expanding is super tricksy to get this wall in. He built his pylon really far forward. How is he actually going to build this? Like Forge gateway or something? So Forge here, is it gateway here? Or like here? Does it fit here? Maybe not. Maybe like this? I have no idea. I saw a really good wall on this map once by, I think, Dragon, and I said I would copy it, and now I've forgotten what he did, so yeah, there you go. It is what it is. Hey, what's up, Adele Scott? Good luck in your match. I keep forgetting I can select both of them. I mean, that just makes things so much easier. Oh, who's gonna get it? Oh, not quite. 3 HP left on this probe. Oh, wait, one more. No, one more for real. Oh, nice moving shot there by eOnzErG, grabbing the probe kill. Probe did get the complete scout off, but doesn't actually see that eOnzErG is making his third hatchery. Not at the minute only? Yes, at the minute only. Seems to be undecided. So I guess we are going to see the gateway like this. And there's the nexus. This is not bad. So you got like a little pathway here to let your units out. And it seems that eOnzErG has actually changed his mind. He's not going to get the hatchery here. He's actually going to go for the top left. I'm not sure what made him change his mind or what he was thinking about there when he was considering it. Because it looked like he was going to build it here, right? Maybe because he saw the probe coming out or something. Anyway, I think this base is nicer in ZVP. Or, I mean, in any situation, really, if you can get this base, it's much better, right? You got an extra mineral patch on the gas. I was going to say something about Ares build, and I've completely forgotten it now. But we'll see if he goes for no Stargate again and just goes straight Citadel, or if he actually does something a little bit different here. I mean, well, actually, now that I say that, he's already done something different because he went Forge first, whereas previously he's gone Gateway first. And it looks like you actually can tuck the Gateway into this corner, excuse me, which means you actually can fit more cannons here. So this is actually a very nice wall in. Wow, this is actually great. I guess one slight issue with this is because it's so far down, the Hydras can actually shoot you from the high ground ramp if there was early Hydra aggression. So that might not be great, but otherwise, I think that's it's not a bad looking wall. Now we do have the lair from eOnzErG, so he's not going to do what Zamu was doing last game with like the 5 hatch Hydra no gas or no lair rather. And Probe Guy is going to see this base at the top left, but he shouldn't really be surprised. Given that he didn't really see anything crazy going on over here, he should have assumed that this base would be here. So now the question is, we do not have a Stargate. Okay. I mean, that wasn't a question. The question was, do we have a Stargate? The answer was, no, we do not. We do have the Citadel build yet again here, Drone, sticking to his guns. The problem for him, though, is that there's a lot of Zerglings coming in. And look at this eOnzErG, though, finding the opening, gonna run around behind. This is why Blue Storm is just so horrible for the Forge Fast Expand. There's so much space that you have to cover. So these Zerglings are just gonna run in the back, and there's a lot more Zerglings coming in here. A second Zealot coming out, but Eri's gonna have to fight with some probes, I think. This is quite problematic for him, and here we go, especially if eOnzErG gets Zergling speed. And there's the Zergling speed, he's gonna lose the Zealot as well. Now the Zerglings shouldn't be able to kill Eri right here, but he's gonna be able to deny a lot of mining time and perhaps pick up a few more probes. A second cannon being made. I cannot believe that's actually in the pylon power range. It looks like he's actually going in for the kill. Oh my god, eOnzErG might actually win the game straight out right here. eOnzErG kills the cannon with the speedlings. I said the wall looked good, but unfortunately, there were just a few too many gaps. And eOnzErG with the classic, going for the early Zergling kill here, as eOnzErG does. And I think this game is effectively over at this point, even if Drone can somehow remake the cannon, which seems questionable. Having said that, eOnzErG doesn't seem to be sending any more speedlings. The amount of mining time and lost probes here is just a little bit too much, I think. It's a little bit too much. So eOn getting another probe. And the cannon will finish. I do see some more speedlings coming in. Looks like a probe now going down as well. Going to see not too much. Additional hatcheries being made by eOnzErG. And now going after the forge, it seems. The cannon is going to finish, so Eri is kind of going to stabilize, but you can see he's got no probes pretty much at his natural. He went straight for the Templar tech, but he doesn't have any extra gateways, so he's making one gate, I guess, DT. Oh, nice control. And the second cannon now on the way in the same place. This is another cool thing about this wall positioning, is that you can actually build the cannon here. If he'd actually built this earlier, that would have been super good for him. But oh, nice probe drill though. Wow, nice probe drill from Eri. Also gets the second cannon finished. The problem is eOnzErG has just been droning up behind this, getting hatcheries, getting his tech. Like, he doesn't really care anymore. You know, the damage has been done. Now the question is, what can Eri do on the back of this? He's actually going straight for the High Templar, which might, I guess, be better, because he doesn't really have enough to stop Hydras right now, so he needs the High Templar. Probably shouldn't leave it in the front like this, probably wants to stand behind the cannons. But yeah, it's quite problematic, and we have two cannons even in the main just to stop Mutalisks from killing him, which they will regardless, I think. Well, no, it looks like eOnzErG is just going to go for the natural here, which means the cannons will finish, but, I mean, Eriador is still making dudes off one gateway. He has nothing to actually stop this in the long term. And he's going to lose all his probes. So, unfortunate for Eri, getting busted there, building a third cannon now and a second gateway. I mean, he's not going to die, I guess? But this is so bad. The Mutas can even just fly in here and pop these guys. Wait, what? Bit of a rally point error here from eOn. And we are losing all probes. He got a Muta at least. He's got 5-6 probes here, and about a dozen probes here, a little bit more. So he's morphed his first two Templars into an Archon. This is actually quite interesting because, given that he didn't really build anything else, I don't know, did he get stormed, do you guys think? But the problem with this now is eOnzErG is just going to make Hydras and he's going to die. See, now he's got an Archon, but now he can't do anything against the Hydras. I mean, I guess he can make like 3 more cannons at the front or something, but he doesn't really have the money for that. Oh man, eOnzErG can even micro against this Archon, you can see. Using this, this high ground. So, slightly unfortunate. A shield battery from Eri. Oh man, look at this. I mean, an Archon is almost entirely shields, so why not get a shield battery? And he gets a shot off. Wow, Eri's pretty smart, I gotta say. He's a pretty smart dude. Look at that. Oh, recharge your shields. Boom. Got him. What? I mean, the shield battery starts with... Oh, we got him. We got one. Oh, we got him again. Get him. Smack him. Smack him. Get it. No, wait, no, you need to recharge your shields, bro. He's gonna die. Oh, he recharges the shields. eOnzErG like, what? You got a shield battery? Holy, dude, eOnzErG definitely said that on stream. Can anybody watching eOnzErG's stream confirm that he said what? Because I'm pretty sure he did. But I think about it this way. The shield battery spawns with 100 energy, which is 200 shields, I believe, because it's 1 energy per 2 shield points. So this makes your Archon live like more than 50% longer, just the 1 shield battery, which is pretty crazy. And looks like he's gonna lose almost all the rest of the Muta, although he did make a few more, it seems. But now we've got Hydras on the field. Now, but there are 4 High Templars though. There are 4 High Templars, guys. Drone is not actually dead. Oh wait, what the? All right, taking like 3 Archon hits there. That's not great for these Mutas. He didn't actually make that many more, so it's not the end of the world. And look at the supply difference: 96 for eOnzErG versus 58 for Eriador. eOnzErG now taking his mineral only. Looks like also checking to make sure there's no hidden expansion or anything. So yeah, eOnzErG can kind of do whatever he wants at the moment. Gotta maybe make sure he doesn't waste too much money on the Mutalisks, because they are quite expensive. I mean, it's 100 minerals, 100 gas for a Muta, right? So that's a pretty insane amount of money. Man, now that I think about it, Mutas are really expensive. And oh, and like with modern Muta micro, okay, you can definitely say that they're worth it. But could you imagine when StarCraft was, you know, just coming out and people didn't know how to micro Mutas yet? Like, why would you actually ever make Mutas? Imagine you're like a newbie StarCraft player, you know, in 1998, and you make like 12 Mutalisks, you attack move into a control group of Marines, and they just completely wipe you off the map. And you're just like, well, this unit is actually terrible. Why would I pay 100 gas for this unit? It's just so bad. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it or something. I guess to be fair, in the original StarCraft, there weren't medics. There were only Marines. So every time you stim, you're just like killing your army. But like when Broodor first came out, when there were actually medics, you know, like why would you actually make Mutas? Anyway, we've got an army moving out. We have an army moving out, and that's gonna mean that this little expansion attempt is gonna get denied. Maybe not. He might storm it. Oh, eOnzErG. Ooh, does kind of pay attention. The High Templar seppukus itself to try and take down the Muta. I mean, these 4 Muta are really doing some work here for eOnzErG. And he's getting 1 billion macro hatcheries at the top here. This is actually pretty smart, by the way. You don't really want to build the macro hatcheries in the main because you can get some weird rally point things due to the choke. So either building them at the mineral only or at the top left, and then rallying down into the platform, I think, is the usual thing to do on Blue Storm. Oh, so a bit of lag coming in here from eOnzErG. How you doing, Mazor? And it looks like eOnzErG making a small error here, losing a couple of Overlords. Might actually lose a 3rd one. It appears he doesn't even have Overlord speed yet, which is quite interesting. By the way, Eriador has Psionic, or has High Templar Energy. What the heck is that upgrade called? Is it like Kaidaran Crystal or something like that, or Kaidaran Amulet? Yeah, he's got the energy upgrade, so he actually is gonna have 3 storms on each of these max energy High Templars. That is a great storm from Eriador, but now he's gonna get surrounded. Here we go, Hydra from the top, Hydra Link from the bottom. It is mostly Hydra Link, so if he can get really good storms, he has a little bit of a chance, but look at how many Zerg units are coming here. eOnzErG just with the swarm approach, going to absolutely wipe out Eriador, and GG from Eri. eOnzErG takes game number 1 here in the first semifinal. I mean, you know, it was kind of cool seeing like the Archon with shield battery and stuff, but to be completely honest, that game was decided with that speedlink bust on the cannons. After Drone lost all those probes, I don't think he had any chance anymore. All right, going into game number 2. At the top left as the brown Protoss, we have TOT Eriador. And at the bottom right as the purple Zerg, we have IFU eOnzErG. Going for that sweet high latency again. So eOnzErG up 1-0 in this best of 3. If he wins, he will move on to the finals to face somebody. I think Adele Scott showed up earlier and said he was waiting for Nalgrim, so it seems that Nalgrim did win against Wallace. And the other semifinal match will be Adele Scott versus Nalgrim. So that would be pretty cool. Hopefully, well, I guess depending on how these games go, we may be able to catch, you know, maybe one of the later games of that series, if it does take longer. Looks like I've ignited some discussion about fighting spirit and PvZ balance. Good times, good times. So, Eriador. Eriador going for a Forge Fast Expand last game on Blue Storm, even though he's gone for a Gateway Expand every other PvZ we saw. And I think he'll be able to Gateway Expand here since we are on Jade, if he prefers that, and he is indeed. But this is a slightly interesting positioning of the buildings. I don't know how he's going to wall this. Because if he builds the Forge on top, it's not actually tight, right? It's kind of interesting to me. But he's not leaving the probe there, so he's not going 2-gate. And we do have the overpull from eOnzErG. So probe guy gonna scout over here. Is he gonna see the Overlord when he comes out? That would be nice for him. I mean, I guess he would check the bottom right anyway next. I don't think scouting cross map from here is gonna be great. Oh, does he see it? I don't think either of them saw each other. Yeah, you can see the drone's not changing direction. I think if he saw the probe, he would have gone to the top left. So I don't think they saw each other. Which means Ares gonna get the faster scout off onto eOnzErG. eOnzErG doing the very standard opening here. And is this the Forge? Okay, the Forge is like this. Huh. I am not a fan of this. This actually looks really bad to me. Like, the wall on Blue Storm I thought looked pretty good, even though it was a little bit open. But this just doesn't seem very good. Now, to be fair, I have no idea how to wall at top left and bottom right on this map. It's just really annoying. Walling in PvZ in top right and bottom left is super easy. But walling like this, like, I mean, how would I do it? I might put it back. I might put like Pylon and then Forge and Gateway, do like a Fighting Spirit style one. Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, so the first zealot's down here. And eOnzErG is trying to actually kill the probe. The probe makes it a lot easier for Zealot to fight Zerglings. Looks like Eri is possibly just gonna run. He's actually not gonna micro this. Bit unfortunate for him. I'm not sure what he was looking at. He actually was he was trying to cannon rush a base that wasn't actually there because eOnzErG took the 3 o'clock third base instead. So Eri lost his probe because he was goofing around with the cannon rush again. And is now going to lose his first zealot. Now, I believe he already did this against eOnzErG where he cannon rushed while attacking with zealots. So I'd be surprised if eOnzErG falls for it again. I mean, he's going for it. He is seriously going for it. I'm pretty sure this was against eOnzErG. I'm really scared that Eri's just going to die to a Zergling counterattack again. But, well, oh my god, that's so cute! The drone can actually outrange the zealot. That is actually really cute. How adorable. But he's gonna die. But now there's a second zealot in the base. And I think the cannon rush is actually gonna work. I was completely wrong. Oh wow, wait. These cannons are super late though. Oh wow, okay, this is actually the opposite problem from last game. Those are not gonna finish in time. Wow, that's actually super bad. That is super bad for Drone. Oh no! Oh god, that is so bad. Oh man, this looks like one of my ladder games, man. Oh no. Oh, sad face. Oh my, at least he's got his Nexus going, but that is... poor Protoss. I mean, he was up to no good, you know, he was up to some cheeky shenanigans. So, so he got what he deserved. Look at this! This is makes me so happy. I love how the other drone's not even mining, he's just looking at them. Ah, smacked them. Alright. So. Looks like Core is on the way. eOnzErG's already got his Spire started. So, Drone, I mean, if he doesn't want to die to Mutalisks again, he's probably going to have to make a Stargate this time, especially since, you know, it's difficult to make cannons to cover the back of the mineral line here, because there's no space for cannons behind. You can only make the cannons in the mineral line. I mean, on Blue Storm, you actually had plenty of space to make it behind, but in this case, not. So really hope that he actually goes for the Stargate this time, because we shall see. Okay, so he did go for the Stargate this time. And... trying to go for a drone. Got him. One drone for the one Zealot is actually not the worst exchange. Even though technically the Zealot costs more. Look at this constant Zealot harass, actually. Not only is he able to pressure the Zerg like this and harass, but he's actually getting the scout off. This is... Nemi was actually 100% spot on here. I'm really glad he pointed that out earlier. See, I was saying, you know, going for the Corsair, or skipping the Corsair scout is quite dangerous, but actually he's got so much information just from this stream of Zealots that, I mean, he knows exactly what's happening. Now, you know, ironically, he actually went double Stargate Corsair this time. But, you know, if he hadn't done that, he would be able to see what the Zerg was doing. And it looks like he's going for +1 as well, so going for some mass Corsairs here. Now, that would be very good against Muta, but you gotta be a little bit careful, because eOnzErG is the type of player who, when he sees you going 2 Stargate Corsair, runs into your natural with like 10 Hydras and just kills you. So, Drone, Ares gotta make sure he also has enough cannons at the front to not die, because the Corsairs will obviously do nothing against Hydras. Okay, so looks like we're just gonna calm down a little bit. The stream of Zealots has ended. It's not really efficient anymore to just keep sending them one by one. Is this gonna matter his gas? I feel like it will. But we can see some nice SimCities coming out, and there are the Mutas. There's one cannon in the natural mineral line. Where are the Corsairs though? There's no Scourge in this group, and actually only 5 Mutas. There's like 3 Corsairs out already. They should be able to deal with these Mutas quite easily. He's going to do the moving shot. He is going to do the moving shot here. Very, very nice. A nice split up though from eOnzErG is actually going to keep all of his Mutas alive. I'm a little bit surprised Drone didn't at least chase down these 2. But yeah, seeing 3 Corsairs that quickly should probably tip off eOnzErG that it was a double Stargate. I think it's extremely unlikely that he would be able to have 3 Corsairs at that time if he was only on a single Stargate, given the openings. And how many, and you know, the fact that he went gateway first and also had a failed cannon rush, it would be impossible, I think, for him to have three Corsairs on the 1 Stargate there. So eOnzErG should know what's happening. Now it looks like he is making some Scourge. +1 is not finished yet. He is gonna lose. What? Alright, he didn't lose a single Corsair there, which is very surprising. 1 Scourge hit each of these Corsairs, and that was it. He's now up to 7. These Mutas need to peace out right now. Oh man, these Mutas are not going to be happy about this. Yeah, he's going to instantly lose them all. Okay, looks like one muted does survive. The Scourge coming out, but with 7 Corsairs there, even without +1, it is enough damage to actually just shred through the Corsairs. So it looks like Drone actually in good position. Look at the supply, 77 to 48 here. Drone in a very happy place. Looks like considering this expansion as well. This makes me slightly nervous again, because without any kind of standing ground army, I mean, his standing ground army is 4 Zealots right now. That is it. That's his only ground army. So he doesn't actually have any proper defense of the third base, and overextending on the ground is a good way to get yourself killed in PvZ. Having said that, he knows that eOnzErG invested a lot of money in the mutas, so he knows that eOnzErG can't really have that much on the ground either, but you can see eOnzErG at least is going to deny this just with a single Mutalisk, and they think double Spore Colonies here for eOnzErG, but it's still not enough, losing all the Overlords that were at his natural, doing some damage to the Corsairs. We're going to lose another Overlord here. Look at how fast the Overlords die. The +1 is finished. It's 8 Corsairs with +1. Oh my god, there's so many Overlords here, and there's only a single Spore Colony. There's 3 Hydras, but 2 of them are in the back. Is he going to get all these Overlords? I think he's going to go for it. Oh man, eOnzErG with the massive supply block, 60 out of 30 supply. Only a single Corsair was killed there, and now the Zealots are coming in. Drone is looking to be in a great position in this game. He's coming in here. eOnzErG cannot build units to defend this, but it looks like thanks to the SimCity, he is going to hold it off for now. Drone not willing to overcommit here into this base. Meanwhile, it looks like this Zergling has been cleaned out over here. So Drone could go for that expansion if he wants. Looks like also doing a good job scouting with probes just to make sure Eon doesn't have a 4th base somewhere that he doesn't know about. And it looks like after all those no Stargate games, the one game where he did go Stargate is actually paying off hugely here. This one Muta though, look at this one freaking Muta that actually survived all these Corsairs is being just such a huge pain in the butt for Eri. Can he actually make the Nexus before his probe dies? Look at, they're just trying to dodge the Mutalisk. Alright, looks like Zealots come down 6 o'clock, make sure there's nothing here. Last Muta is gonna get taken down. Got him. It looks like it killed the probe though, at least. And well, I mean, eOnzErG has rebuilt his Overlords. He's back up at 70 supply. It's 108 to 70. It's not over by any means here. I think Eri's in a good position, but he still has to be very careful. eOnzErG is a very, very scary opponent. So you know, definitely got to be careful here. But keeping eOnzErG on the defensive for a long time is quite nice though, also, because eOnzErG, you know, is quite an aggressive player. That's his comfort zone. So eOnzErG, I can imagine, is probably a little bit frustrated right now, having lost all those Overlords. You know, his Muta investment didn't really do anything. But he is that a 2nd or 3rd Evo? Okay, that's just the 2nd Evo. And he's going straight up to Hive here, still just on the 3 base, no map control, he's turtled up. The thing is, this rush to Hive, wait, did he? Oh no, he did get triple Evos here. Okay, so he's going for triple Evos. The fast Hive, I think I would be fully behind this if he had taken another natural as his 3rd and could get the 4th base as well and just turtle up like this. But turtling up on these 3 bases on Jade is really not great, especially because the 3rd base Extractor, I don't know if I can, no, I can't actually see it unless somebody goes there. The 3rd base Extractor has lower gas than normal. I think it's only like 1,000 gas or something? How much is this? It's 1,500 gas only, whereas a normal geyser is 5,000. So eOnzErG will mine out his 3rd gas way faster than normal. And so he's, you know, the turtle stall is not really quite as effective here in this case. And we can see quite fast Reavers from Eriador. I think he does this a lot as well. Even when he's not going for Corsairs, he goes for those Reavers pretty much as soon as he gets his 3rd base, it seems. Now, there is a hatchery being made here. I don't know if the probe actually saw it. The probe appeared to be AFK here for a while, but we do have the main Protoss force moving out here. Oh man, look at this. Look at this force. Now, there is 1 lurker, 2 lurkers. I don't see an observer. No, there is an observer. Okay, there's 1 observer. If he can move down the ramp, all he has to do is just run past this one lurker. Oh, the lurker head block! Ah, the genius! Okay, maybe not a genius. This is a pretty common tactic. He can storm it down if he really wants to go down here. 2 storms will kill these because the storm ignores the armor value, but it looks like he's actually just going to wait for it to finish. Anything else happening here? Not quite. Looks like, ooh, some Dragoons actually getting intercepted in the middle of the map here. Nice move by eOnzErG. And looks like Eri is just going to move back. Now, a Nidus Canal was built to the natural. It's probably going to put the exit over here. And it looks like Ares actually now moving back. Whoa! Drones actually transferring through the Protoss army. The Protoss army is completely ignoring them. Pacifist Protoss allow all of the drones to pass through unscathed. He's now taking a lot of damage from these lurkers. Oh man, he's moving in now. He's going to take them down. Eventually, Hydra's moving in for the High Templar snipes. And a lot of damage done to the overall Protoss army from the splash damage, but he does actually take down that interception force. But eOnzErG has gotten his 4th base, despite Protoss having a very strong, very strong standing army, some solid map control, not quite being in the right position there, allowing eOnzErG to sneak over to the top right, do a nice little egg block, and actually take this 4th base. And once the Nidus Canal finishes, it will be perfectly defended. But it looks like Drone is going to counterattack into the natural, or is it going to be into the 3rd? Which way is he going to go? It's going to be difficult to attack into Sunken Lurker Spore. Is he going to try it? Scourge coming out to snipe the observers. One Scourge does get stormed to death, though, and I don't actually know where the rest of the armies. Looks like actually some of the armies in the middle of the map. Drone not bringing his army together. He does have 2-1 upgrades, though. He's got great upgrades against just 1 Carapace for the Zerg. It looks like, I'm not sure what's in the middle. Okay, it looks like it's the Corsairs in the middle of the map actually killing stuff. A bunch of Lurkers, though, do finish, and since this is primarily a Zealot force, Drone does pull back. And looks like, wow, look at this. Airy. Sorry, I keep calling him Drone, but, I mean, Drone, Airy, they're the same person. Airy now with a massive supply lead and is taking a hidden expansion at the 6 o'clock. He is sneaking this base. There's a Zergling patrolling these 2 bases, but eOnzErG is not checking the 6 o'clock base. Very, very sneaky expansion here, and a lot of Dragoons being added. He's got the double forge going. He's even adding a 2nd robotics in his base, because he knows breaking these narrow chokes on Jade, breaking the Sunken Lurker Spore defense with just gateway units is quite difficult and generally not efficient. What you really want are the Reavers, but it looks like this base has been spotted. It looks like the hidden Expo was somehow spotted by eOnzErG, possibly a passing Overlord or something, and is going to get denied here. So Eriador is now, I mean, he's still on 3 base. It's still okay. I think he's getting mined out in his main. Yeah, he's getting a little bit mined out in his main. And looks like Drone is now going to, I mean, he's trying to decide whether to commit on the top right or not. He doesn't seem to want to commit. Looks like, oh man, the probes were even transferred down there, a little bit unfortunate. So eOnzErG keeping up with the scout and doing a good job there, making sure that base isn't taken. And it looks like now Eriador is going to commit here onto this base, just kills one of the Lurker eggs. The 2nd Lurker egg is going to fall, and he's now going to run down here. He's taking a decent amount of damage from the Lurker field. Look at the mini-map. Army coming back from eOnzErG, but it's quite a ways away. Some of it is coming out of the Nidus Canal as well. And there is a Defiler, but there's so many Zealots in the support side, it doesn't really matter. Interestingly, the Corsairs coming in means the Observers actually are going to be safe from the Spore colonies as well. Looks like Zerglings, though, coming in the back, Crackling's coming in the back, going to get an interception. 2 probes there for some reason. Storms on everything. He's got to be careful not to storm his own Corsairs. And it looks like most of the Zealots have been killed here. That could be quite bad for Eriador. eOnzErG coming in with a lot of Zerglings here. A lot of the drones have died. I don't know if that was a storm or something on the drones, but it looks like eOnzErG is maybe going to clean up the army. It's only the Corsairs left, and yes, eOnzErG cleans up the ground army from drone. It appears that almost all of the drones were killed. I don't know how many there to begin with. A lot of reinforcements coming out for Eri, but look at the supply counts. Very, very close now all of a sudden. Eriador down to just 140 something, a less than 20 supply difference, and Eriador is pretty much mined out. At his base, he's got a fleet beacon! Eriador's got a fleet beacon. That can only be for Disruption Web, and it appears that he's also getting +2 weapons for his Corsairs. He's getting +2 air attack and D-Web, I have to assume. It looks like he's also got a Reaver drop in the natural. He's killed a bunch of drones, but he does lose the shuttle. So both players trading very significant blows here. He's now doing another engagement. He's at 2-1-1 against 2-1. It looks like eOnzErG has caught up on the upgrades. Remember, he did go for triple evolution chambers. And I think Ares got to be a little bit careful here, because I got to imagine his natural will be mined out shortly as well. And remember, as I said before, the 3rd base on this map is a lower resource count base. So he is actually trying to get over here to the 12 o'clock to defend it. Meanwhile, the Corsairs are just chilling in the middle of the map. How is the natural? The natural is getting very, very low. He will mine that out in the next minute. And it looks like eOnzErG wants to deny this 12 o'clock base, but eOnzErG was in a really bad position in this game and seems to be pulling it out. Looks like Eri gonna bring his Reavers over to defend. No, he's actually gonna move them in. Where is the D-Web? I'm waiting to see it. There's only 2 Corsairs here. They actually don't have energy for D-Web yet. Oh, he's gonna go after the Nidus. He's gonna get the Nidus Canal. Nice snipe on the Nidus, but look at the minimap. So many units coming in. Oh man, Eriador I think is actually now in a lot of trouble in this game. He's got 2 Reavers though in good position. He's killing more Overlords. But the supply counts are now even. Protoss is mined out. Main and Natural are gone. He only has the 3rd base. And he's now gonna lose his shuttle and 2 Reavers. Where's the D-Web? Did they not? Oh, they don't have energy. It's 125 for D-Web, unfortunately. They only were at 120. Look, these Corsairs needed to be there for D-Webs. I don't know what these Corsairs were doing the whole time. And the classic double Nidus Canal, since that one got sniped. So I guess, what's Ares' plan here? Is he just all in now? Is he gonna actually try and secure the 12? I guess he is. He's coming out with a lot of Zealot Templar again. Not many Dragoons anymore. Can't really afford those. So getting some more Overlords is pretty nice. Looks like I'm gonna grab a few free units here. And there's the first D-Web. Not the most effective use. These Hydras can just very easily micro out. But it's pretty cute nonetheless. And it looks like eOnzErG actually going to focus down some of these Corsairs with the Hydras, knowing that they're going to die. I think, oh no, that's just an Observer. Alright, so there's a lot going on the map. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any Reaver drops or anything crazy like that. And it looks like, oh, look at eOnzErG! Oh my god, that's so cool, look! The Zealot can't attack him, they're just bugging out. Wow, that is very cool. It looks like, oh man, a Plague actually only hitting 2 of the Corsairs, but they're actually gonna get finished off. Now one of them's gonna get finished off by the Spore. Now that was a really cool move right there. That was insane. But it looks like, look at this. Ares actually making cannons at the bottom left natural, and the patrolling Zergling actually is not close enough to see that being made. A lot of Scourge are coming out, but they are +2 Corsairs. He kills almost all of them. The +2 Corsairs, they also have 1 shield, but oh my god, it looks like the Reavers are in the front. What are the High Templars doing? Where's the Storm? He needs the Storm. There's the Storm. A lot of Zealots in the front. The Zealots are the buffer. They are the tank for the Reavers to get as many shots off as possible, and he is going to kill all the Ultralists, and this base is in trouble. I don't know where eOnzErG's supply is. I think Eri needs to snipe the Nidus Canals right now to make sure that this base cannot be saved. He's killed 1 Nidus Canal. It seems that eOnzErG is just ignoring the Nidus Canal. I don't know if that's because this was a mistake and they're like, were there no exits placed for these? Because look at the minimap. eOnzErG sending his entire army up by ground, but Drone is going to kill this base, and eOnzErG now might be the one in trouble because he's mined out his main. His 3rd and natural should be low. Yeah, both of those bases are quite low, but he is going to kill the Reaver, and he's got a lot of units coming in here, and Eri might not even kill this base. Oh my god, Eri. Can he hold on here? Great Storm on the incoming Zerglings. Actually, eOnzErG's army is coming in a line. But look at the last stand of the Protoss here at the top right. Eri falling down to just 100 supply. However, he's got cannons. He's got a Reaver down here. He can make a Nexus now, and this will be difficult to break. Cannon Reaver defense. Wow, Eri didn't even kill the main hatchery. He killed 2 hatcheries, but not the main one. Oh man, but eOnzErG is getting low on money too, but he's up 50 supply almost. Oh, and he's taking this base as well. I think Eri is in quite a lot of trouble right now. There is the Nexus started. There is the Reaver defense. Looks like, oh, he's gotta be careful though. He did notice there's very little anti-air here, just a handful of Hydras. It's mostly Zergling, Lurker, Ultralist. Looks like, although actually there were some more Hydras, but they're moving out in the middle of the map. Look at the mini-map, a lot of units moving out. Double Reavers here at the top right. There are 3 Hydras. Those 3 Hydras are quite crucial. He's gonna sack 1 Reaver in order to escape with the shuttle, and I think there is still 1 Reaver in the shuttle. He actually missed the opportunity to perhaps drop it and kill that drone stack. Here comes the Ultra Link Hydra attack though. The Reaver needs to be saved. The Reaver is barely saved. And it looks like it's doing a ton of damage, but he cannot hold. The cannons have fallen. He will not be able to hold this base. Where did the other Reaver go? The other shuttle is still AFK in the middle of the map. I can see ground army coming down for Eri, but he's going to have to cancel this Nexus. And where? All right, looks like this Reaver is just gonna do a bit of micro here. It's got 11 kills, a lot of Zerglings here, but they're not gonna be able to catch this. Holy moly! Oh! Ah, Shiva! Oh wait, we got another one. Hey, no problem. The Reaver just took out his phone and called an Uber, and it just came to pick him up. It's like, yep, all right, need a new ride. Scourge took out the old one. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh! Run! And we're dead. But Eriador is now attacking at 12 o'clock. He's got a Dark Archon, ladies and gentlemen. That could be for Maelstrom, it could be for feedback on the Defilers. No Observer here, using the Storms to actually clear stuff. eOnzErG almost transferring his drones into a Storm. There's only 4 Zealots here actually fighting. The drones! He kills all the drones. But he's gonna lose the units. So few units actually here. Oh man, Eriador. The Dark Archon, unfortunately, unable to do anything, it seems. And how much money is left? Oh my god, he's got very little money left. He's got about 30 minerals left to mine. All right, you guys ready for the pro party? All right, wait. Oh, we're gonna have. Oh my god, this is gonna be an amazing pro party. All right, you ready? Oh, hey, pro party! Woo! All right, we're going in with Zealots and Reavers. This is the last attack. There's no mining now for the Protoss. He has 48 minerals. No, he has 3 minerals. And that's it. I guess he spent all the minerals on Scarabs there. Seems reasonable. He actually has no more money to buy Scarabs even. He can't make any more Scarabs. He's got a Reaver, but he can't make any more Scarabs. This is it. Can Drone do anything here? I don't think so. He's down 40 supply. He's attacking with his probes. Oh, he gets a big shot there. He's got 17 kills on the Reaver. It's got no Scarabs. He can't shoot anymore. He had no money for Scarabs. GG from Eri, and eOnzErG takes the 2-0 victory there. What a game. How many units died that game? Damn, that is a lot of units.